What's up, guys? Just want to shoot a quick blog here, let y'all know, what's been going on. Haven't done a video in a while, but I've got a couple videos in the works. Like tomorrow, I'm doing a Goodman condenser and a Mortex call on a mobile home, so I'm hoping to get some film on that. And still pretty busy, and our son just turned 6 months old, so I've been trying to spend some time with the family. Haven't had time to do as much videos as I'd like to, but like I said, I got some in the works. I recently just quit smoking. I'm about 3 weeks down, I believe. I haven't smoked, so pretty happy about that. And but anyway, I wanted to shoot this blog. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, just to say that I'm really happy with the HVAC community on Google Plus. It's been drama free. Really enjoying it. But I thought that that hack-free-HVAC took a shot. Made his last video. He took a shot at a guy in our community, and he also took a shot at me for some reason. He took a shot at me, and I've never even spoken to the guy. I mean, I'm a subscriber of his, never had a problem with him. And but for some reason, he took a shot at me. It's very obvious that the guy can't stand Goodman, and that's fine. But I want to set the record straight, buddy, and let you know that I'm not mad that you downloaded a part of my video and used it. If that's what you want to do, I don't care. What I am going to tell you, though, is that saying that I put some kind of audio effect onto my phone to make the Goodman unit quiet, dude, I don't even shoot the videos with my phone. I shoot them with I'm looking at it right now, a JVC camcorder. All I do is press the record button. You're just upset because that Goodman unit that I put in was not as loud as you claim that they are. I apologize for the spitting. I do dip tobacco now, and I know that's probably not any better, but to me it's better than smoking. It's actually what I used to do before I smoked cigarettes. I was always a dipper, and I pretty much just gave up cigarettes and went back to that. So, anyway, but dude, I'm not gonna sit here and say Goodman's the greatest thing on the planet, because it's not. I'm an ICP man now, I sold a lot of brands when I went in business to try to find the right brand that I really liked, and I switched a lot. I did, and I'm not ashamed of it. I was trying to find the right unit that I felt comfortable with, and the right unit for the right price for my customers. I sold Train, and obviously you're a Train lover, and that's great. I hate them. I praised them when I first started selling them, but then I got my eyes opened and I saw what they were really about, especially nowadays, from what I've heard from other people. They're using LG compressors and all kind of stuff. I don't like Train. I don't like the plastic air handler. I think it's a piece of junk. But you don't see me making a video about Train sucks every day, and obviously you're a Linux lover. Don't get me started on Linux. But anyway, dude, taking a shot at me like you did, you had no reason to do that. I've never done anything to you, and I assure you, I did not put any kind of I don't even know how to do that, and I don't shoot my videos with a phone. I shoot them with a JVC camcorder. So, that's bullshit. That you're such a Goodman hater that you have to put something like that to say that I silenced the audio to make Goodman sound quiet. Dude, Goodman's not the quietest unit on the market. They're not that loud though. They're not as quiet as my Arcoairs that I put in, my ICP stuff. But, you know, you're right. Goodman is low bid equipment. It is. And Zach, you know, asked on Google Plus what we thought, what everybody thought about Goodman, and here's my answer. I don't have a problem with Goodman. I don't. I didn't quit selling Amana because of the equipment. I've had good luck with the equipment. I've never had any complaints. I've had compliments on it. I quit selling Amana because our Goodman store we had a run in. And I'm buying Goodman now from just a local regular supply house that sells plumbing and air parts, and I'm very happy there. So I buy mostly Arcoair. The majority of my stuff is Arcoair, which is an ICP brand, made by Carrier. Great stuff, I love it. And the guy that sells me the Arcoair is damn good to me. He's a good friend, and he treats me damn good. And I'll never leave him. It's what I was selling when I first started. I made a mistake by leaving him. I should have never left him, and I'll never will again. He's good to me. I like the equipment. I like him. That's the majority of what I sell is Arcoair. Now, with that being said, I don't have a problem with Goodman. Goodman come a long way. Is it better than Arcoair? No, not at all. ICP is a hell of a lot better piece of equipment than Goodman. It's quieter. To me, it cools better, runs better, performs better. But, is Goodman bad? No. It used to be. There was nobody that would dog Goodman more than myself about 10 years ago when I first started. Or a little over 10 years ago when I first started. It was a piece of crap. But it's not anymore, dude. I don't care what you say. Is it the best? No. I don't think there's such thing as a best unit out there. But is it one of your higher ends? No, it's not. You're right. It's made for a low bid. And around here, that's all some people care about. They don't give a shit what brand it is. They're looking at this. They're looking at money. They don't give a shit if it's a Goodman, a Duquesne, whatever. As long as they can get it for the lowest price possible. That's all they're worried about. And on mobile homes, that's pretty much what I use is Goodman with a Mortex coil. It's a great combination. Works great. I do a lot of mobile homes around here. Hell, I live in a mobile home myself. But on mobile homes, that's pretty much what I do. Now, I do a few Arcoairs because Arcoair makes their own coil with a TXV. But it's pricey. Arcoair is pricey stuff. You know, there's a lot of people around here and in other parts of the world that think ICP is a second line piece of equipment. But if you think that, you're wrong. ICP is every bit as good as Carrier. I mean, there's no difference except the logo. ICP equipment and Carrier equipment is the same equipment. The furnaces are the same, the condensers, the air handlers, the coils are all the same. So it's just as good as Carrier. It's not quite as expensive as Carrier, but it's still very pricey. Goodman's cheap. You know? I'm very happy with Arcoair and Goodman. I'm making a very good living selling those two. I would prefer to sell Arcoair, but the money's just not there with everybody. This lady I'm doing tomorrow, doing a Goodman condenser with a Mortex coil. I'd like to do Arcoair with an aluminum TXV. Arcoair, our ICP, makes their own mobile home calls with TXVs. But they're pricey. The money's not there. So we're going to do Goodman with a Mortex. And I promise you, brother, this system's going to last her a long time because the way I do my work, I could put in it a Duquesne or a Concord, and I could still make it outperform a Train by some people that install Train. Because the way that I do my work, I can take any system and make it perform. But, you know, I'm not going to start a war, man. I don't, like I said, I've never even spoke to you on the phone. I'm a subscriber of yours. Why you took a shot at me, I have no idea. But I just want to set the record straight on that. You know, guys, all the equipment's pretty much made the damn same. And that's what I don't understand about this guy, why he's so hard on Goodman now. Back in the day, it was a piece of shit. I agree with that. But guys, Goodman's 13 series come with a fucking Copeland scroll compressor. Y'all know what Train's 13 series come with? An LG. So, in this day, I'd take a Goodman over a Train any day of the week. Yeah, I said it. I'd take a Goodman over a Train any day. Because it's got a damn Copeland scroll compressor in it. And if you get a 13 series Train, you're going to get an LG. So, you know, I ain't got a problem with Goodman. I don't have a problem with ISP and Carrier. I think it's good stuff. Not a fan of Train. Not a fan of Linux. But, you know, we all have our quirks. We all have our units that we like. But just because you don't like a certain unit doesn't mean that you have to go and sing a song about it and, you know, make a big deal out of it. But anyway, I just want to set the record straight that yes, and there were some comments that said I don't sell Goodman anymore, and some people said I did. I do. I do still sell Goodman. But it's only, you know, on low cost jobs. Like he said, I'm not denying that. I'm always going to push Arco. But if the money's not there, I will sell Goodman. I have no problem with it. Especially, and what I like about Goodman is Goodman is still piston. You know, everything with Arco is pretty much TXV. So if I have to replace just an evaporator, or a furnace in an evaporator, or an air handler, and leave the condensing unit, I'm going to use a Goodman because I can use a piston. With Arco, I have to order an R22 TXV, and I have to remove the 410A TXV and install the new R22 TXV. So, I'm not going to do all that. And plus, TXVs today are shit. They fail like crazy. So, I'm going to use a Goodman with a piston. I've had good luck. I haven't had any complaints. Ever since Goodman went to aluminum, we all know the 08, 09, 2010 era was horrible with evaporator leaks. I was part of it. Because I was selling Amana back in them days. And, man, it was bad. But ever since Goodman switched to aluminum, knock on wood, I have not had one coil leak. Not one. So, anyway, I got some videos coming up, guys. That's what's been going on. And I just think, you know, everything was going so good. Let's try to keep it that way. Especially you, man. I don't even know your name. I just know your YouTube channel. Don't be a prick like that, man. Just keep everything cool. And y'all have a good one.